Howdy guys of the Aftermath Gaming community. I am today's guest host, SilentSenior09. Or if you prefer, just double S will do. I'm a really easygoing guy, I'm not really that picky. You can call me Weird Guy, Gingy, Nader, whatever comes to mind, you know? It doesn't matter. Anyway, nicknames aside, as you can clearly see on the title screen, this is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, My Life as a Dark Lord. Not to be mistaken with My Life as a Teenage Robot. My life as a teenage robot, not teenage robot. Life! Anyhow. Nickelodeon shows aside, I suppose let's go ahead and get this underway. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and load the game. Start off with Chapter 1, and I was kind enough to go ahead and go through a bunch of the tutorial levels. And I figured, well, what can I do to kind of entertain you guys and please you guys, or just give you something to do, you know? I mean, seriously, it's all about you guys, you know? Not about me, not about my needs, what about my needs? Oh, anyway. So, as you can see, we're in Chapter 1 on the upper left-hand screen. The war begins! Hurrah! This is Final Fantasy! Anyway. So, this is a tower defense game that actually has nothing really to do with Final Fantasy RPG features. But the reason I chose this game, even though it has nothing to do with Final Fantasy, this game was actually the first game I played that was Final Fantasy related, which I know sounds pretty pathetic for those who are Final Fantasy fans. This was the game that got me into the series. I still haven't really scratched the surface. I've only played the 4th Final Fantasy, so point of the whole discussion, this is going to bring me to a question of this video, because this is something I kind of do to help give you guys, the viewers, yes, I'm talking to you, hey there, I see you down there. Anyhow, I try to do this because I know it can get really like, okay, that's nice, you know, you watch the video and you don't really have anything to say, to be honest. So I'm going to give you guys something to say, something to do. The question of the video, as inspired by Bears Your Love and Steven Vlog, because they do something similar at the end of each of their videos. What was your first Final Fantasy game you've ever played? Mine obviously was this, but I guess some hardcore fans don't consider this like a part of the series. So I guess the next best thing would be Final Fantasy IV for the Nintendo DS. So anyway, let's go and get this party started. This is actually the boss level of the first chapter. It's pretty easy. I'm really not going to need a whole lot. The only thing I would suggest for those who actually know what they're doing about this game is upgrade your tower to 10 floors, and by doing that you go down to expand, and you press 2, you can expand your floor countage, because when you first start off in this defense tower thing, you can only place up to 5 floors of defense. And when I talk about floors and defense, guys, what I mean is your tower had this big old heart-shaped thing. It has a crystal in it. Your job is to defend it and keep the adventurers, that's the good guys, away from it. So you, the bad guy, because you're actually Mira, you have to defeat them and knock them like 20,000 feet, like in a game of soccer or football, basically. It's pretty violent, actually, this game is. I think that's why it's rated E for ages 10 and up. So anyway, what I'm doing is I'm going to place a floor here. You can see the floor details. This is an iron ball. It's an attacker, and it shows you like HP and all that jazz. It says slots right beneath it. That basically means how many monsters you can place. For effects, it says light melee damage, so basically it's just a basic attacker. Let's go ahead and place that. And we'll go ahead and place the second one on top of that, because I'm going to give him at least 2 floors. And then we're going to go ahead and summon real quick. So let's go, since we only have goblins to summon, let's go ahead and summon the goblin attack force here. Goblin attack force, baby! It makes me feel like I'm playing that one GameCube game, I think it's Goblin Commander. It's a fun little game. It's challenging as all get out, though, because you have to utilize all your little points and stuff. Anyway, another time, another game. So as you can see, we're facing a level 1 trainer. Hey Mira, how you doing? These guys are really easy. It gets harder, I promise you, as the game progresses, but for now it's going to be really a piece of cake. They're not even going to get past floor 1, and they're going to have the start beat, as you can see, boom, boom, boom. They're already over half health gone, and as soon as their health runs out, I'll show you what they do. It's actually quite amusing. Whee! And away they go! They go flying! They have this, like... I just feel like these guys are giants, actually. You know, and then they're screeching at the top of their lungs because they're such small little guys. So, yeah, that's basically this game in a nutshell. Obviously, though, there is a limit. I can't just go throwing floors and monsters out there anytime I please. As you can see in the upper right-hand corner next to the hearts, that just had plus 50 underneath it. That is the amount of points you'll be using. I think it's called MP, but don't quote me on it. That is what you use to spend to place floors and summon monsters. Above that, it says not only the title of the level, but it shows how many adventurers are remaining. So you can kind of help use that to gauge how much power you need to save, or how many floors you should probably be placing, etc., etc. Sometimes it's not always best to go out guns a-blazing in this game. I mean, it is a tower defense game. Sometimes it pays to be patient and wait and see what all sent your way. I think we're about to get some mages here soon, so while I wait for them to show up, I guess I'll talk to you guys a little bit about my impression of the Aftermath Gaming Channel. Oh wow, we're going to throw 2 of them. Oh my gosh. These guys are just going to get sent sailing 20,000 feet anyway. So, the Aftermath Gaming Community Channel. I didn't know you guys existed for quite some time until about 4, 5, maybe 6 weeks ago, depending on when this actually goes up. This was actually supposed to be up sooner. It was my bad. It was not anybody's fault but mine, because my brain got occupied doing who knows what, really. Aha, there's our mage. I see you there, you little sneak peek. We're going to place a support, because those actually cost us less. So anyway, as I said, I didn't really know these guys exist. You guys existed. I mean, it's like, whoa, this is kind of cool. And it amazes me, all the different channels that are out there that I don't realize. You know, I mean, I found Lost LPs a little while, I think back in 2011 I actually first found them. Before that, I think I found a few other ones, but anyway, enough about that. Hello, excuse me, sorry about that, guys. The Aftermath Gaming Channel. I was messaged about it saying, hey, you want to try it out, check it out, be a guest, you know? I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. And of course, I didn't respond until like 2-3 days later, and that was mostly because I was kind of thinking, like, I don't know, let me check these guys out. 'Cause I've actually had, in the past, a few community channels or gaming channels that are wanting to do collabs message me. That's why if I seem skeptical, Zaycrest, I do apologize, dude, for that. I don't mean to seem like I'm suspicious of you or anything like that. It's just, I've had past encounters with other people who are asking me the same exact thing, but they're really either scams or they're not really serious about the channel. You know, they don't treat me with respect, I guess. And by respect, I don't mean flattering me with compliments and stuff like that. What I mean is treating me with a professional attitude. They really, it's just, well, anyway, I'm not going to talk about them. I think that's one thing I definitely can say I really enjoyed about this, about you guys. And I also enjoy the different people, viewers, you guys. You know, you guys have a really positive atmosphere going on. Nobody's really hating on anybody. There's a lot of different variety out there, that's for sure. I've seen some really interesting comments actually laid on, but anyway. Things I like about the Aftermath Gaming community, I suppose I'll get into that. Obviously, I like its diversity. I very much enjoy the different personalities that are in each of the hosts, and even each of the guests, for that matter, because I spent a lot of my time mostly in the guests, just to kind of see, like, I've never guest premiered, I don't know, am I doing it right, you know? So I just kind of watched them to see what they did, not to say that I'm going to copy them, it's just to kind of see what all they've done to both prepare for them. Okay, I better do something about that guy up top, or he's going to... Actually, you know what I can do? I can just place this, summon a monster here to keep him busy, and I'll come up here to see what he's doing. Okay, he's about toast. Alright, we're good then. How many floors do we have here? 3, 6? Yeah, we're going to want one more, actually. So let's go ahead and place another support floor. Right here. That looks like a good place to put it. And we'll summon at least one goblin to keep the floor occupied. And that should do it, really. Consequently, this guy's going to take out... This is his last boss. he does a crap load of damage. But anyway, the Aftermath Gaming community. Aside from diversity and the friendly atmosphere and the professional attitudes I can sense, I like the fact that you guys exist, you know. There's not many places out there for newbies to kind of get out there, you know. I mean, I've only been Let's Playing for like maybe a year, give or take 2, and I'm still... a lot of people, when they see my channel, are like, holy crap, I didn't know this guy has his existence. I mean, I'm not saying I'm anything better than the first toast of sliced bread, I guess, but, you know, I do pride myself in striving to improve and keeping my audience members entertained, or at least somewhat more educated, as my channel describes. So... yeah, it was, needless to say, it was quite an honor to be able to be asked to star on as a guest. Let's see, what else can I say? I can say you guys are organized. I love the that's one thing I also look at is, do you guys have playlists? And if you have playlists, are those videos organized, nice and neat, tidied? There's plenty of links to go around. I can find the correct link. No, not the links from the Four Swords adventure, but you know what I mean. But I like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can exceptionally point out. I really can't, because like I said, I found out about you guys a little while ago. I didn't know you guys existed, but what I did get to notice is there is a lot of variety. There's plenty of open opportunities, and you guys are very friendly and professional. So I'm going to shut up and say that's my conclusion of what I thought of you guys. And I want to say, once again, to Zaycrest and all the other members, thanks a bunch. Dude, you need to just die, okay? You're starting to tick me off. Seriously. Yeah, that's the one bad side effect of this boss. As you can see, he's level 10, so that makes him no pushover. And each time he attacks one of the monsters, he actually adds an effect, which is something you'll run into as you proceed through the game. The effect is it causes my monsters to slow down. And as you can see, he does a really hefty amount of damage, but he's not going to last. Even with that little Moogle giving him health points every time, which really is annoying, but yeah, that's alright. So, guys, I guess this is it. Thanks a bunch. We just won. Hoorah! Victory! Woohoo! Yay! We got some monsters! Woohoo! Awesome sauce. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate the opportunity, and I apologize if I sounded boring or rambling or anything like that, but I do try my best. I do encourage you guys to continue supporting the Aftermath Gaming community. I will definitely take time to check out the Aftermath Gaming community some more. And I dare say, what did I want to say? I had something witty to say. Oh well, insert witty response. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to continue because it's just going to go into Chapter 2, which I don't want to do that. So, I'm going to say, see you guys next... if I do see you guys next time, I'll see you next time. If not, well, it was a pleasure being with y'all, and this is what I tell my viewers, and I'm going to tell this to the entire staff of Aftermath Gaming community, and of course the owner, Zaycrest. Whatever you do in life, don't let your tails fly out. Peace out, y'all.
Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out our Twitter and our blog for future updates, written reviews, and much more.